Hi, I'm Bedaweed and this is my presentation. A couple days ago, I went to 7-Eleven in El Cajon, the one that is located in Magnolia, and I came across this street art, and I stood there for a couple minutes admiring it. This particular art is located next to a laundromat, which was cool because the woman in the picture is also washing clothes. The artist is not presented, which is unfortunate because it is a beautiful painting. A couple things stood out to me in this picture, and that's because of how detailed it is. The first thing that caught my eye was the woman. As you can see, she is wearing a dress that most people don't wear today, but I guess if you really want to live the past, you can. Her dress looks like something women wore during the 1700s. If you have read any history books, you would know that women in that time were meant to clean the house, feed the children, and get everything ready for their husbands. So when I looked at this, it reminded me of that particular time in history. Her dress wasn't the only reason it reminded me of the 17 and 1800s, but it was also the bucket. In modern days, people use washers and dryers, but only a small portion of people hand wash their clothes. The woman and the bucket of clothes represent historic scenery, and it is also very authentic. Now let's take a look at the pink wavy lines that represent the scent of detergent. The wavy lines are basically like when you drink a hot cup of coffee and you see the steam coming out of it, but in this case, it's a representation of the scent of detergent. As I looked at this picture, many elements from the visual toolbox stood out to me. The first one is lines, and more specifically, the dance of curving lines. In this art, the choice of lines is very unique because they are not normal lines, but they truly look like they are dancing. As you can see, the pink lines are representing scent of detergent that is coming out of the bucket. Another one would be space. Space is very important in an image, and even more importantly in art. This specific piece of art has a vertical placement, which is defined as space. The space in this art piece is the pink bubbles. The bubbles are the vertical placement in this case. With the use of this specific version of space, it makes you feel as if you were truly in the picture and you are so close to popping the bubbles. Another element that makes this piece what it is would be movement, or implied motion. Implied motion is when an artist tries to give the illusion that something is moving, and in this case, it is presented in the waves of the scent of detergent. This motion is like the smell is traveling through everything around it. And lastly, the last element that stood out to me in this picture would be color. Color is very important when it comes to any form of art. It provides imagery, and in this case, color plays a big role in this piece. The pink waves of what is supposed to smell like detergent makes you think that the smell is flowers or bubble gum because of its color. The blue paint on the bottom can represent water, which comes from washing the clothes and the bucket overflowing or spilling. And also, something that is very wonderfully painted in this picture would be the black and white color that is used for the woman in the bucket. It is representing either historic events or it is also giving each piece in this art its own meaning. This picture was very aesthetic and meaningful to look at. The imagery and the meaning behind it is truly wonderful and important, and it makes the picture what it is. Thank you for tuning into my presentation, and I hope you have a wonderful day.